This is my case study number 3 for SPCE 638, section 800 at Ball State University. The student that we'll be focusing on today is a 7-year-old male. He's been diagnosed with significant developmental delay, or SDD, and a speech language impairment, or SI. He receives his education in a self-contained classroom, which includes 6 peers, all other students with ASD and SDD in grades K to 5. The classroom contains 1 special education teacher and 2 paraprofessionals. Student C is able to imitate single words, sounds, and short phrases, but will not always do so on demand. Imitation tends to be spontaneous. Independent verbal communication is limited exclusively to mands. He is able to communicate up to 10 mands using single words, such as alphabet when he wants an alphabet puzzle, or water when he wants to go to the water fountain. Most of the time, he relies on pointing or pulling staff when requesting items. He does not currently tact anything in his environment. The target behavior that we will be focusing on today is tacting. Tacting is one of the verbal operants that involves a response evoked by a nonverbal discriminative stimulus and is followed by generalized conditioned reinforcement. Tacting allows a speaker to identify or describe the features of their environment. Some examples include seeing a tree and saying tree, or seeing a cat and using an AAC device to say cat. Non-examples include requesting a cookie by saying cookie, which is kind of where our target student is right now, or seeing rain and saying umbrella. The stimulus class that we will be teaching are classroom items. I selected this stimulus class because that is what we have the most access to, so it will be easy to generalize because we have so many real examples of the items in our vicinity. We also go to different classrooms around the school, so lots of opportunity for generalization. Some of the items included would be a desk, pencil, crayon, paper, computer, book, eraser, marker, glue, and scissors. The intervention that we'll be focusing on is a match to sample. A match to sample is a discrete trial procedure for investigating conditional relations and stimulus equivalence. The step for a match to sample procedure include the student making a response that presents or reveals the sample stimulus. So in this case, the student will be presented with a pencil. The teacher or a paraprofessional will say, "What is this?" And the student will say, "Pencil." The student would then be presented with 2 or more comparison stimuli and would select the comparison stimuli which matches the original stimulus. So for our procedure, the student would be presented with a picture of a pencil and a picture of a glue stick. The teacher would give the student the pencil and say to match. The third step of this procedure, responses that select a comparison stimulus that match the sample stimulus are reinforced, while responses that select a non-matching comparison stimuli are not. So when the student matches the picture of the pencil to the other picture of a pencil, he receives reinforcement. If he were to match the pencil to the picture of a glue stick, he would not receive reinforcement. The derived stimulus relations present in this procedure are a match to sample, where a stimulus is presented and matched to a secondary stimulus, as well as reflexive, which is the act of the subject matching the primary stimulus to the target stimulus. This part happens when he's shown the pencil and he says pencil. And being able to do that spontaneously is our end goal for right now. And that is it.